Hi there everyone, welcome to DM Car Reviews. Today we're driving a 2005 Buick Rendezvous 3.4 liter on the channel. I want to say a huge thank you to Hooman over at Nova Autoland in Chantilly, Virginia for providing me this car. I will attach his business card in the right hand corner side of the screen, but let's get this Buick started up. And let's go take a look outside. What's interesting about this specific car is that it's only got 37,000 miles. 37,000 miles. So probably one of the lowest mileage Rendezvous in the US right now. Now this car, from what I've read online, has gotten so much hate that I really became curious of driving this and seeing what's going on. But so far initially that I've driven it, I actually thought it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. But once we start the actual drive, I'll share my impressions with you. We're gonna do like some 0 to 60 tests, and then it's just gonna be a portion of quiet driving where you can just listen to the car, the engine sound. Now this is the version that comes with the 6-speed and the front wheel drive. The older ones came with the 4-speed. And by car and driver, I believe the 3.6 with 245 horsepower ran 8.3 seconds in their testing 0 to 60. So I'm curious what the 3.4 liter with 185 horsepower will do. I believe this is either 185 or 195 horsepower, one of the two. But here we have a decently sized back seat. I feel like it's pretty similar looks-wise to the Equinox, Chevy Equinox. Let's hop in. I'm 6'2". And I will say it is a little bit benchy and tight for me. At least I gotta put my feet apart like this, get my legs apart, just to fit in here somehow. Because if I try to do like this, that's it, my legs are pushing in, so I have to sit in this pose. Very benchy, very benchy. And there's 2 individual armrests. Never seen that in any car before. At least we have the rear climate. Everything works. The AC is ice cold. And the condition of this car is pristine. It's like brand new on the inside. Yeah, so the doors and locks are not working. So let's try it like this. We're gonna have to try it like this then. Have to be creative. I'm guessing it's the child locks. Yeah. Yeah, it's the child locks. Nope, wrong button. We're gonna go take a look at the trunk now. Then we're gonna look at the engine. Woo! That is a heck of a trunk. You can fit in like a small sofa seat in here. Wow. It's a big trunk. Let's look at that V6. It's definitely pretty hot under the hood right now. Trying to locate where that switch is to open it. I'm guessing somewhere here, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is the 3.4 3400. Interesting positioning of the battery. I think it should be closed. I mean, at least it seems like that to me. Okay. So hopping in this cabin, we are greeted to a very Chevy-like interior, like typical Equinox fashion. I do think the front seats are actually pretty good. They're fairly firm and comfy. You got your AC right here, and it's below an ice cold like a brand new car. It's a pretty strong AC system. We're at almost 100 degrees today. Soft touch materials here, and actually soft here too. Soft everywhere apparently. All right. Plenty of storage, so this car is super duper practical. And look at the wear. There's no wear on the materials. It's kept up the shape the materials have kept up the shape beautifully. So this is what I like, that it's kept up its shape flawlessly over the years. Now, I don't know if we have any, yeah, window washer, nah. Horn test. Now, not much to go over in terms of features here. I think it's pretty straightforward here. There's so many cubbies, there's just so many pockets. This car just screams practicality. Feels surprisingly peppy and responsive off the line. You know, when I give it some throttle, just a little bit, it picks up 30, 40, no problem. The blinker's making a sound somewhere in the very right side, just like in the Chevy Blazer. Transmission is smooth. And it's a great seating position. I love the big mirrors. You can see everything around you. There's for a car this size, an SUV, it's got excellent visibility and no blind zones, literally. You know, it picks up pretty good. Already up to 60. Like, the pull is actually really nice for just the base 185 horsepower. I can only imagine that the 3.6 is even better. But this is really solid. Also, the seating position, like I mentioned, it's great. Excellent visibility. This Buick starts to move especially well when you put your foot down harder. Like, you put it in all the way, that's it, it goes. You know, surprisingly, this is a cool car. I actually like it a lot for what it is, and the years, and the you know, even this engine, I think it's peppy. Not bad at all. U-turn radius. Pretty good. Pretty good. The only thing that I noticed so far is that this car is pretty tall, and the way the suspension is set up, it does seem a little bit jittery at the higher speeds. Like it has a little bit of an insecurity at 60, 70, but it's not anything major. All right, let's do our first 0 to 60 test. 3, 2, 1. And we did 0 to 60 in 10.79, 0 to 62 11.52, and the 1/8 mile 11.14 at 61.48. Again, of course, these are not sport car numbers, but you know, for a 95-degree day in this DA, I think that's actually not bad, I would have to say. Definitely pretty decent. Well, to summarize the test drive, I really enjoyed driving this Rendezvous. I think if this was the 3.6, it would be even way more fun. But ride's pretty nice. All-wheel drive is definitely a good idea in this car to get it. But beside that, I don't really think there's any reason for people to be hating on this car so much. It's actually pretty comfortable and nice to drive. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. And till next time.